Today's adventure begins 7 a.m. on a cool, crisp Monday, September 5th, 2022, as the recording of this walking past the big wheel here in downtown Atlanta, and I am heading to the MARTA station to go to the airport. I am heading today, California. Welcome everyone. TheDailyWoo here. Dragon Con, wearing an appropriate t-shirt, has come to an end, at least for me. It does continue today. It is a 5-day convention. I went to 4 of them, and now it is time for me to depart and make my way cross country. I have a layover. By the way, I'm flying on American Airlines with a layover in Dallas, Fort Worth, and then to John Wayne. This thing just turned. Okay, just got camera shy. Must be testing it out before it opens. It's early, it's foggy, and beautifully peaceful in downtown Atlanta. I'm inviting you to join me today on this commute across the skies. Shall you? Yeah, see, it's moving. We're just testing it out right now. Man, look at the fog up there. Got the Weston. Oh, there it goes. Just stopping it, doing a little test. Sky view. It feels really good out here at the moment. The sun's not up yet. Got my backpack on, got my rolling, almost said suitcase, briefcase. Yeah, it's a suitcase. I almost said briefcase. I don't know why I was saying briefcase. Lucky Street Northwest. I just got the walk signal. And, you know, thankfully it's not, the sun is up a little bit, starting to rise. So it's not too incredibly dark out here to be wandering through the streets of downtown Atlanta under the shroud of nightfall. Not too far of a walk over to the MARTA station, a few blocks. And it's kind of neat to see the owner opening up the Peach Mart, the friendly corner store. Stopped in there pretty much every evening on the way back to the hotel to get a water and a drink. It's also quite a feeling to see the roads rather empty at this moment and the sidewalks after the whirlwind cosplayers that were wandering up and down through here. And what goes up must come down. I'm now heading down the massive escalator, same one that I went up. I'm still kind of on the fence whether or not this is a longer and bigger escalator than the ones at Universal Studios Hollywood that go from the upper lot to the lower lot. I've never measured them. I didn't bring a tape measure. Ooh. I almost leaned a little bit too forward there. Always think I'm all wrapped. Jason Lee, whenever I see an escalator. Now I do not need to purchase another Breeze card. I have the one that I got when I came into town that lasts me 7 days. So I do not need to purchase another Breeze card. Oh wow. This says wet floor, but evidently must be something else other than water down there. And I am looking for that southbound train past 5 Points to the airport. Northbound is approaching to Doraville and North Springs. But I'm heading south. The next one arrives in 6 minutes, and if I miss that one, I gotta wait 12 more minutes after that one for this. So I'm gonna catch the one in 6 minutes from now. Airport bound. Southbound into section 284. Took a little longer than expected. I guess the train in front of this one is having some issues. So instead of taking 20 minutes, probably took about, I don't know, 35 or so. Elevator this way, and so is the escalator. This is the end of the line that turns around and goes back the other way. And you need the Breeze card again to exit out. Please pardon their dust. They are renovating this station. So you have to tap to get in, tap to exit. Yeah, quite a few people in here at the moment. Quite a few. Yeah. Safe to say I'm not the only one flying today. I still have another hour and 11 minutes till my plane board, so I think I'm good. But yeah, this is taking a while. All right, it's very interesting how each little checkpoint, I guess it maybe depends on the airline, or depends on, probably not the airline, but it depends on the airport. So I didn't have to take my computer or my mobile keyboard out of the bag, and I didn't have to take my shoes off. I didn't realize that until I actually took them off. I left my belt on, but everything has to go in the bin, where sometimes this doesn't have to go in the bin. It just goes right on the rack. Like this even had to go in the bin. But some places, that's not how it is. It's just, I guess it's just up to the airport's discretion. I'm always so confused by it. Now, this airport has two names: William B. Hartsfield International Airport, named after William Barry Hartsfield, and Maynard Holbrook Jackson Jr. I'm going over to Gates T, and I made it with 45 minutes to spare. Gate T10 departs at 10:04, and it will arrive in Dallas-Fort Worth at 11:22. 2-hour and 18-minute flight for the first leg. 2 legs of the flight. And it's a little dreary and overcast out there. It's like sprinkling. Oh, I think I hear some thunder, or possibly, now it's probably another plane taking off. There it is, Gate T10. That is the plane I will be getting on. I have a window seat. Can't remember which side it's on, but a window seat on both flights. I always try to get a window seat so I can film out the window. And I can also lay my head against the side of the plane and rest. I always like to see which airports have gum and which don't. It doesn't look like they have gum at this one. They got Starburst and they have Twizzlers. Okay, I was incorrect. They did have gum. They had some Trident over by the register. And they also had High Chews, but they had gum by the register. So Atlanta Airport does have gum for sale. Got a pack. Got the flag over there on the wall. I'm fascinated by this departure board. It's like max headroom style. Right up top there. Where it's like kind of shaking around. Also very, very quiet over near these gates. Okay, they are now announcing that I could check my bag on. I think I'm going to go over there and check my bag on instead of putting it above my head. Okay, this is kind of interesting. So when I flew Delta on the way up, I was able to check my bag on with my laptop in the bag. But American, you can't. And this backpack is full, so I don't really have room for my laptop to go in there. Part of the reason I wanted to check. Oh. That's interesting. So I don't know if I'm going to check it out or not. I might put it above my head because the laptop is in there. Don't know if I have room to take it out. Different airlines, different airports do things different ways. Confusing. So hopefully there is room. I mean, if I have to check it on, then I'll just somehow make room in my backpack. But I'm traveling light, I'm traveling full. My bags are full. All right, down the jetway. I am in seat 33A. There's like a maze through here. Or is it a labyrinth?
Altitude of 28,000 feet. We're expecting a pretty good ride till we get over North Louisiana. Then they tell us it might be a little bit of lake turbulence. As you're aware, the federal mask mandate is no longer being enforced at your choice. We do ask that you be respectful to other people's choices and comply with all flight attendants' instructions. Right now in Dallas, it's light winds out of the south, clear skies, 72 degrees. Enjoy the ride.
Flight 2778 from Atlanta to Dallas-Fort Worth. Your safety is very important to us. Please pause for my flight following safety demonstration. The flight attendants to the aisle. Your attention, please.
Welcome back to Travel with
Not, please respect your fellow passengers and your crew members' decisions. In the event oxygen mask dropped from the overhead compartment, remove your face mask before placing the oxygen mask over your nose and mouth. In addition, federal regulations prohibit smoking, including the use of vaping devices anytime aboard the aircraft. Electronic smoking devices may not be plugged into any power source, including USB ports and AC outlets. We're coming through the aisle now for final safety checks. We appreciate you choosing American. Sit back, relax, and enjoy a 1 hour and 49-minute flight to Dallas-Fort Worth.
Alright, moving into position for takeoff.
The seatbelt sign.
A little bit of road noise back here.
seatbelt fastened at all times.
Yes, we have gone up a little higher to avoid turbulence over
7
Louisiana.
minutes after 11. Sometimes it's a long taxi, but we still should be on time at the gate.
All right,
Enjoy
so
the
we're
ride.
flying a little higher than normal to avoid some turbulence, Captain just said. Beautiful up here though. And there definitely is a little more turbulence on this one than other flights I've been on. Nothing out of control, but it's definitely kind of bouncy. Just adds to the experience.
Turn on the fasten seatbelt sign. If they're not seated, please return to your seat. Keep your seatbelt fastened until we turn that sign off at the gate. Right now it's 77 degrees in Dallas, clear skies, winds light out of the south. Thanks for flying American Airlines, and have a great rest of your labor. Making a little turn here and back to the runway, about to land at Dallas-Fort Worth. Almost the halfway point. Gonna land and then of course obviously take off again to land in California, but I'm in Texas. Alright, it's time for touchdown. Another plane over there landing, going parallel to this one, but not the touchdown, right? See downtown way off in the distance too.
Remain seated.
The local time is 11:07 a.m. On behalf of American Airlines and all our partners, I'd like to thank you for flying with us today. We hope we see you soon on another American Airlines flight. Have a great day.
Looks like a little parade of planes over there pulling into the station. Looks like we're going to be at gate A18. Oh, there goes the Skylink monorail system going by up there too. And I have to transfer, maybe I'll take the monorail over to the next gate. And since I was towards the back of the plane, like 4 or 5 rows from the back of the plane, I just waited till everybody else got off and then got my luggage and started heading out. I used to be the type of person that would stand up and do the whole like bent neck thing where I'd stand right there and wait. I just realized it takes like 15 minutes for everybody else to get off. So now I'll just wait patiently. I've still got another 50 minutes before my next plane board, so I'm good. It is 11:37, yeah, 11:38 right now looking at my clock. And I have to go from here, which is DFW, over to SNA. And it looks like it's going to be on time at gate number, well, it is flight number AA2861, gate number B5. And there it is right up there would be the third from the top. There are 4 that say Orange County. It's also very interesting that it's labeled Orange County, where every other city just has the city name, not the county. But Orange County, which is John Wayne Airport, it has the county name. I've always found that very interesting. You know, for example, over here, Nashville. It's not the county that Nashville's in, or New Orleans, or Newark, New Jersey, or New York. No other county names, even, well, Los Angeles is a county, but that really means that's in LA. But the only one I've ever seen, you know, there could be another one, but off the top of my head, Orange County, California, which is technically SNA Santa Ana, John Wayne, is labeled just Orange County. Bizarre. Every other one is just the city name. Tampa, Toronto, Tucson, Tulsa, San Francisco, Salt Lake. But Orange County, it's its own thing. Orange County. Atlanta, Baltimore, Austin, all cities, not counties. Oh, this is fun. 2 are going down, 1's going up. Look at this. Escalator's broke. I'm just gonna walk it. Get my steps in. It's a little heavy, but I got this, Okay, moving now onto the monorail. Going from the gates over on the A side. Gotta go over to the B side. Look at this. 1 rail makes it a monorail. This thing's moving too. This thing's moving pretty fast. This is what they look like over here to the side. Yeah, this thing is hauling it. messing around. Standing right here in front of the window, so I got a good view. All right, going down. This one is working. Going down. And I believe that's my plane, B5. Well, the plane's not a B5. I'm not sure what model plane that is, but gate B5. Should be boarding, I think, in like 40 minutes, give or take. Yeah, plenty of time. The monorail went from A to B pretty quick. About halfway through my flight, halfway through my travels. I don't really like layovers, but I don't really want to fly into LAX. I'd rather fly into Santa Ana. It's just closer to where I gotta be. And it's a lot more mellow of an airport. Orlando's pretty hustle and bustle. Dallas-Fort Worth, for one of that's hustle and bustle. Santa Ana, not so much mellow. And here's another angle of the plane. They're actually removing the luggage from the guests who just got off. And I was incorrect. It's not like 40 minutes to board. It's about 22 minutes until boarding. So they're just gonna do a quick little clean through. And then I'm gonna go down the little ramp there and then get on. And then there's another one over there. That one's an American Eagle, where this is just a non-Eagle. This is just straight up American. Don't know if there's a difference. And it would work out well if I didn't have to, you know, get my luggage off and put my luggage, because the other one worked out. I think this one might be a little closer to the wing. Of course, I should probably look it up before stating that. But the last one I was like 2 or 3 rows, 4 rows from the back. All right, going down the jetway. Now on this one, I am in seat 30F. So A and F seats are window seats. So I guess I'm probably going to be on the other side of where I was. I had A seat before, F seat now. Now, neither of the ones that I had a screen here. If you want to watch something, you can use their free Wi-Fi, connect to our Wi-Fi signal. Usually I just listen to podcasts, but this is a 737. Of course, you got the tray here. And I am not on the wing, I'm behind the wing. I'm kind of in the same exact area as I was before, so on the opposite side of the plane. Getting a view here of the luggage getting put in there. Of course, mine, I didn't do a check on this time. There goes the monorail.
With weather there currently, they've just got a few clouds, 10 miles visibility, winds are out of the southwest at about 7 miles per hour, 88 degrees. So nice day for you there in Orange County, a little bit warm still. We're having a warm snap out there. We're scheduled to have you on the gate at 1:57 local. We plan on beating that and getting you there early. Once we get up to cruise altitude and I've had a chance to take a close look at it, I'll get back with you and give you an update on the actual planned arrival time.
Right underneath the wing is a fuel cart. In fact, it's in a box that states fuel cart. That's how I knew that's what that was. It also says flammable on the side. I wasn't sure until I saw where it reads fuel cart there. Still waiting on a little bit of luggage.
Our aircraft is optional. We ask that whether you choose to wear a mask or not, that you please respect your fellow passengers and crew members' decisions. In the event oxygen masks drop from an overhead compartment, remove your mask before placing the oxygen mask over your nose and mouth.
It's a race against the monorail. It's a race against the monorail. I think the monorail might be going a little faster. Oh, yeah. Takeoff number 2 of the day. Okay, turned a little bit, going directly over downtown now. Right above it. We're way up here. Okay, those are skyscrapers and they look like little miniatures. Always love having the window seat.
It's maybe 25 minutes after the hour of 1 o'clock, and then those who fly to Orange County know it's only a fairly quick fix to the gate. So we should definitely have you on the gate clear well ahead of that schedule. 1 and 57 around 10. Average start cruising altitude initially up 32,000 feet to speed this week. Fast it's off what's going on.
Circles, but circles all down there too. Okay, so like directly in the screen there is the Anaheim Transportation Center that looks like a futuristic pod. Right next to that is Angel Stadium. So Disneyland is right over in that area. See the Matterhorn over there. Yeah, barely we can see the Matterhorn. It's tough to see. Tough to get my bearings from up here because everything's so small and so far over there. My old stomping grounds. Lived in Anaheim and Orange and Hollywood for quite a few years. It's good to be back. At least to, just to visit. Look at the wing, look at the thing, how it's like just bent downward like that. Nice. Made it. Get off the plane, I got to go look into getting a rental car for my duration of my time here in SoCal. I'll be here a little while. Yeah, I'll be here a little while. Look at all those little planes over there, private planes, small planes, medium-sized planes. Smaller airport than LAX, which is nice.
So The problem is there's about 4 airplanes waiting to get taxied out that were kind of behind in the queue. There is a turn off and get ready to take the runway. That'll make room for us. So it's going to be a little bit of a slower taxi into the gate. We'll keep it moving as best we can, but we are still on an active taxiway, so I would ask you please remain seated. Seatbelts fastened to we're on the gate. I've turned off that fence. That's it. We'll get you there just as quickly as we can. Certainly going to be way ahead of us. Well, of course,
definitely taking a considerable amount of time taxiing over to where our gate is. We're just sitting in that spot back there for probably the last 10 or 15 minutes. I always kind of get the sensation of, you know, having no control and kind of feeling trapped when you're just sitting on a plane after it's landed, or when it's in the air too, but I'm not really good at sitting still. If you ask anyone that knows me, I'm not the most sit still kind of guy, so kind of excited to get off the plane at this point after flying cross country and just sitting here on the tarmac. One thing I'm looking forward to doing after I pick up the rental car is go check into my hotel, get on a treadmill for like a half hour, 45 minutes, just get some movement in my legs and, you know, just get the blood flowing. I've been sitting for a while, especially with the layover and all that. Yeah, I feel like hitting the treadmill. I've been going for like more than 20 days, working out for like over 20 days in gyms, and then when I'm on the road, hotel treadmills and whatnot. Haven't broke the streak yet. Being on the very tail end of the plane, it does take a while. Coming through?
Sorry, go ahead.
Yeah.
We can on and off, thank you.
Definitely takes a while to get everybody else off the plane when you're in the back. They just kind of sit and wait. Oh yes. SoCal, I'm here. SoCal. And there he is right there, John Wayne himself. A little sculpture of John Wayne in the front here, right by the over area where they get the rental cars. Doesn't look like there's a lot of people in line for the rental cars, so that should work out very, very quick. John Wayne underneath the American flag here. All right, that's gonna do it for today. I have arrived in a very sunny, there is a heat wave here. However, being acclimated and being a Floridian once again, and spending summer in Central Florida, I have to say, standing here at about 2:45 p.m., 3-hour time difference, so it's almost 6 o'clock in Florida, does not feel anywhere near as hot. I saw a lot of signs saying heat wave, heat wave. People were saying, be careful when you come here, it is very hot, and it is not cool. However, it's all perception and reality and what you're used to. And I have to say, this is not too bad. If it was 3 o'clock standing in celebration with no shade, just like I am right now, I would be a lot warmer than I am. So, not saying it's not hot, but I think I can handle it for the tenure of my visit while I am here. And no thunderstorms, no lightning coming down. In fact, there's not even a cloud up in the sky. I kind of forgot that Southern California really doesn't have clouds that often. There's a couple clouds over there, but not many. Not the huge cumulonimbus style that Florida has around this time, and the lightning and thunder and all that. They say that Central Florida is the lightning capital of the world. I don't know if that's really true, or if it's just something so many people have said that it's become a thing. But there is a lot of lightning there. Not here though. I'll see you in the next video. I am excited to be back in Southern California. I'm excited for D23 coming up in a few days. I'm excited for Halloween Horror Nights. Possibly some Disneyland visits. Even though my annual pass, or whatever the heck they call it here, it's not called an annual pass anymore. They've gone through 1,700 different names over the past couple of years. I only have a couple days left on it. So I probably won't be going a whole lot, but I will be utilizing it before my pass expires, which is soon, within the next week. I've said so much, yet I've said so little. It's good to be back in Southern California, if just to visit. I'll see you in the next video. Thanks for listening, and thanks for watching. The vlog is over.